Attention, everyone.
Lights go and cycle.
What about these two? The massive gods. Are those both model kits? These
no,
Godzillas?
actually, so when I was in like the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a toy store online, and they had, this is actually a knockoff of the Paradise Godzilla from 1989, and this is this was $40 brand new.
What?
Yeah. They were selling these knockoffs, and so I was like, I think I need that for $40.
Yeah.
So
I think you could go 10 times that, and it would still seem pretty relevant.
The dude up there, that's a release of from 1991 from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, and that's just like the large Godzilla figure.
How about this? How about this version of Destroya?
That's the Sakuda Hobby model kit. So I built. Actually, I traded somebody, Jim Walsh, a modeler from the East Coast, from New Jersey. I traded him something for that, and he sent me the model kit, and then I had to build it and paint it up, and I actually just gave it a bath today, so it looks really good.
Yeah, pops.
But yeah, so I've got the this one actually does have a little bit of a theme, because I've got the Destroya poster, and then Destroya, and then I've got my Kyoto Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, plus the SH Monster Arts Burning Godzilla, and then this is from Bandai Museum. They had like a special Meltdown set, which included this Meltdown figure, which they've got a larger one, but I can't afford that. That's like, people want a lot of money for that. So
what's a lot of money?
I think last time I checked, it was over $200, but
for something that size, right?
A little bit bigger. It's the actual standard size that you'd see over there.
Oh, okay, okay.
But which is, you know, all fine and good, but they released it in a smaller size, and I was like, sweet. But it also came with this guy, which is pretty adorable. He's like, got the little face inside.
Little burning Godzilla.
Yeah, and if the battery worked, which it doesn't, right? It doesn't work. He actually shakes like this.
It's like a little hula ornament. But,
yeah.
And so this
is the Aoshima Biolante kit.
That is killer, and then that's the Legion.
Yeah, the Legion Soldier from Sakuda Hobby. And then this is the Aoshima vinyl kit of Mogra from 1957's Mysterians. And then that's a Kyoto Mechagodzilla, which is in a really cool like anime style pose.
I was just going to comment on that. The pose in that one, it's the most dynamic pose I think I've seen on any of them.
That's because most of them are very realistic. They're very kind of like, this is what the suit looks like.
Yes.
And the Mechagodzilla suit would never be able to look like that.
Yeah. No, you probably couldn't move like that in a 250-pound suit.
And then this is the Band Presto made Godzilla vinyl statue, which was sculpted by Yuji Sakai, and that was also another thing that was like $20 when it came out, but worth a little bit more now.
Gilaba, right?
Yes, from X from Outer Space.
That is awesome. This seems like it would be one of the rarest things here, is it? Or
it was from a giant DVD set that was released in Japan. So I actually have like the Region 2 DVD of the X from Outer Space, and that came with it. I don't even know who made it, but it's cool. It's like, it says China on the bottom, you know. It's good.
Every now and then you reenact the final scene and get like some Gillette foamy and
yeah.
There you go, I'll stop you. And then so it's almost like you have a lot of the it seems like there's like 14 versions of figures, and now we're down to the ones that are a little bit more one-off? Or is that a conscious thing you're doing?
Not really. Actually, sometimes whenever I dust or put stuff away, sometimes I actually ask Tiger, I'm just like, put these things back in the shelves to give it a randomness.
Okay. No, it's cool, because like this is the first time I've seen, a couple of these figures, right? Kumonga.
Yeah, I do have a problem with some characters. Like, I will definitely buy Batra figures. I will definitely buy Burning Godzilla stuff. I will definitely buy Gamera 3 items, stuff like that. But it's it's not like a cohesive thing with my collection where I have to have, you know, all of the blah character.
Yeah. Well, no, that's good. Like being a completist can can have a dark side to it.
Yeah, and then I have, of course,
speaking of dark side,
huge fan of like Star Wars bounty hunters. Big Star Wars fan in general, but the bounty hunters are my favorite things from when I was a kid. So I bought these are from Kotobukiya, and they basically all 6 of these statues come with a piece of Darth Vader. So when you buy all 6 of them, you get to build Darth Vader.
And apparently you get a couple bonus arms, or there's some sort of Octo Vader that you're trying to build. Instead of just having his
lightsaber, he can be doing this, or he can be shaking his fist, saying, "Get off of my lawn."
Well, yeah, I mean, the bounty hunters, like, I remember that too. You know, it was like the moment that bounty hunter scene, it's like the 8-second scene that has influenced the most people, you know, with all the cool, like, oh my god, who are those people?
Yeah. And then this guy is an Ultraman mask that a really awesome friend of mine gave me, Martin Vavra, who is actually working the camera. He gave me this, and I'm going to take it down to Monsterpalooza, and that's what I'm going to have all 3 of the Ultraman actors sign.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And that's actually my Stormtrooper helmet that I wear when I'm a clone trooper. I said Stormtrooper because I'm used to telling people.
Yeah. You're used to talking to outsiders.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if I say clone trooper, they're like, the what?
The clone trooper.
If I say stormtrooper, they're like, oh. And then that's my right hand of doom that I built.
Oh, yes.
Which I will be wearing at Wizard World, actually, at some point.
Awesome. Is there, so, all this stuff, right? Is there something in your head that's the definitive next thing you're adding? Is there something that's like, this will be part of my collection really soon?
Oh, like
What's next?
There's like the Holy Grail stuff, and then there's like, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's next is a good question, because I am trying to like tone down on the spending a little bit. I almost came that close to buying a Shogun Warriors Rodan figure today, but last time I checked it was at $100, and I was like, just shouldn't spend that money right now.
You're like, man, somebody else knows it exists. Yeah. This sucks. I thought I was going to be able to get a good deal on it.
But that one I really want. That actually is kind of like a holy grail item. Because, like we were talking about earlier, I know how much I'm willing to pay for it, and usually it goes further past that. There's a couple of X Plus figures that I'm really looking forward to getting at some point.
Existing ones, or ones that are actually going to release this year?
Existing ones. I kind of want a Gorosaurus figure, because I've only got one Gorosaurus, and he's fine. He's the Bandai figure, but he's not nothing to write home about.
He's not an X Plus figure, yeah.
It's this guy. This little dude here. And Mechanicon falls down very easily. But yeah, I don't really have... I mean, I do... Basically, what I want eventually is to have one of every monster. At least one of every monster.
But you said on a recent podcast that you are much further from that than you first thought, right?
Yeah. I thought the list would be like maybe 10 things, but I looked at it as I was writing them down, going through every single movie, and I was like, this is a lifelong venture.
I'm going to need a lot more shelving.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, congratulations, Tiger. When I die, you get to advertise this as saying, like, every monster from the Godzilla movies.
Well, this is really just a promotional film for the Godzilla Museum that he will open up.
Oh, yeah.
In the future.
That's what
when
he
all
should
that
do.
happens.
Yeah, let's edit that out. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I have, like, a definitive piece. There's some pieces that I was, like, wanting for a really long time. That Gamera statue back there, I wanted... As soon as I saw it, it's from Max Factory. It was sculpted by Yuji Sakai, and it's the definitive Gamera, 3 sculpt as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And when I got that guy, I actually took like a picture of me going,
with like a aura, a happy aura.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because when you first walk in, there's a couple things that really pop out. The Majin, the Mothra, the Hellboy, and this. Yeah, I mean, pretty much size, right? Cool. That they're what dominate.
So what you're saying is I need to get bigger bigger pieces for my collection.
Yes.
Forget about the little tiny figures. It's all about
you need to raid actual props. Yes.
Yeah. Well, eventually on my bucket list, I definitely want to have a Godzilla suit. Not like a screen used Godzilla suit, but I want to have a Godzilla suit, whether I build it myself or get help from somebody.
And that'll be this area right over here.
Yeah, I don't know where that will be. That will be in my next house, where
the second house for display only.
This is the Godzilla suit room. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right on.
Was there anything else that I forgot to ask you about that you wanted to bring up, or
no? If there's something you want to ask about, that's fine. I don't know how many minutes we're at.
21.
What the? Well, I think we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
We're good.